the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up!
Well, hello everybody and welcome to another episode of CorbinCenter. Now, first let's address episode 2 did not do as good as episode 1, and every single web show that I have ever done has always declined on the second. It's not like how a second season sometimes better than the first. I think it just takes time to keep its footing. It was the same with Snapchat, it was the same with Cancellation Nation way back in the day with Wrestling Reflections. That's a throwback if you know my stuff. That's a huge one. So, but actually I want to start off with a big shout out is actually to one of my best friends. Mark, it was your birthday week, first of all, is the big thing, and for your weekend we went out to Washington, D.C., and it was my first time ever, and here's the biggest thing that I want to give you the shout out for, because even though it was your birthday, thank you for making it an easy time. I didn't have to worry about a hotel, didn't have to worry about Metro Pass. You knew where you were going, and I got to do all the things that I wanted to do, which basically brings me to this. Normally I would recap my wrestling events, but look, I went to the nation's capital, and I got to see a place that I've wanted to go for a while. And if you've watched Trivia Tuesday, you know that one of the things I just talked about on there was originally back in my junior year, I was supposed to go as part of a band trip. And when I looked over the itinerary, while it would have been cool, the deal is going there to play in the band. And by the way, make all your band jokes now. It's fine. I have a slight musical talent. But the biggest thing is, when I was looking at everything, it wasn't like the kind of schedule that I'd want to do. I didn't get to see the things that I want to see. It would have been a great experience. Yes, I'm not going to deny that. But when it came to like schools and fundraising, like that was something I didn't want to do. Like the selling of the weird stuff out of the magazines or candy stuff or whatever it was. Like those little candy bars, like the ones that are like the world's finest, those are great. Love selling those. Love eating those. As a matter of fact, when they're like $1 at like grocery stores, I pick them up all the time. But this allowed me to do things on my own terms. And so I got to go to Washington, D.C., got to see everything, the Washington Monument, Lincoln Memorial, the Capitol, the Smithsonian. So I got to do a lot of stuff on my own terms, which was great, plus enjoy food places. And as you know, if you are a Patreon, you know this. There'll be some Darren Does Dining episodes coming up. But if you know me and you know my love of food, the biggest thing is I absolutely 100% love to try new things, try places that are local, get to see spots I wouldn't get to normally go. And being out this way, it was great for me to get to try some seafood stuff and some dessert specialties that were very locally famous. And that was another thing that I got to thank my buddy Mark for, is thank you so much for taking me to these spots, driving me around, showing me a lot, and I can't wait to go back. So that's kind of the big thing. And also, I would be amiss to realize that, as you know, a big thing that I've done here is I almost covered 15 miles of walking. My knees and my legs were shot. Absolutely shot. But that probably sides to where you saw that I've also completed a couple virtual challenges here coming up. I finally got, from last year, my Toros del Paine. I got that one, and then I just got my Easter Island one, and I'm almost 40% complete with the Yosemite virtual challenge. I'm still waiting on that 2022 medal. Hopefully that comes in soon, because it's getting to be the second month in 2023, so that's the huge thing. So I am still accomplishing those, and I'm also looking to add a couple virtual or non-virtual runs. I actually add maybe some 5K races back into it, and especially now that I'm feeling pretty good with the shoulder, I want to get back in the routine. So that's kind of the goal for me, is kind of all these things. But now that I've talked about the non-wrestling things that are coming on, let me talk about some of the wrestling stuff that I got coming up. So of course, I'm going to Clear Lake, Wisconsin, where I'm going to battle this freaking possum. And last month was fine. Last month was okay, did great. But now I have to battle a possum. Only in wrestling do I get to say stuff like this. And then my match was announced. Also, for freelance, you'll notice that I just released one of my hype videos for it to talk about this upcoming event. I'm going to be in this gauntlet match taking out Storm Grayson first and foremost. And then the deal is, look, you got 3 former champions with me, GPA, and Robert Anthony, the current champion. And you have a former champion in Storm Grayson, also with the shortest title reign, so we have that. And then I'm back out to Las Vegas, which I can't wait for, absolutely excited for. heading out to Las Vegas for the Level Up convention. This will be my third time doing this, and thank you Versus Pro Studios for that. And then also another match that got announced is a singles match at Pro Wrestling Battleground against Shane Black. Now, Shane Black and I have wrestled before. We've done a tag. We've had a singles match. But this one, it's been on, I believe, just about a year since we've had a singles match on this one. So I look forward to this. I got a pretty busy month of February coming up, which I'm really enjoying. So that's my upcoming schedule. Now, looking into it a little bit more, of course, as you know, my consultants got this new segment. You know, we talked about it, how wrestling journalism and the dirt sheets, the clickbait, all that stuff, how easy it is to be that full of crap. So anyway, I've been kind of feeding my consultants some things. So this one was really good. Actually, you know, with all the retirements, and you know, you never stay retirement. I'm not talking about Ric Flair, but I'm talking about Tom Brady, and with WrestleMania coming around, I kind of fed him some lines, and so this is what my consultant thought that he was picking up on the dirt, because one particular dirt sheet did decide to report this. So this is what my consultant brought up. The greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. Screw you, John Elway. You never signed my card that I sent to you over the mail. So Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time, is now looking to switch careers and doing the thing that so many people have done since Bronco Nagurski to LT to Keyshawn Johnson probably. But anyway, he is coming to WrestleMania. The rumors are true. His friend Gronkowski has already appeared there with one Mojo Rawley. Now, Mojo ain't coming back. Gronk man might be busy on doing other stuff, but Tom Brady is looking to do some stuff because he needs a big payday since he's going through that huge divorce. You know, Giselle. By the way, you single Giselle, you hit me up, girl. That's right. Want to talk? Just want to talk. Just want to talk. But speaking of talking, Tom Brady is in talks. He's going to come. He's going to wrestle at WrestleMania. And another, maybe another big football star who used to dabble in multi-sports is coming this way. You don't know. And maybe some of the enemies that Tom Brady made on the gridiron might be next in line to try and follow suit. But, you know, you never truly do stay retired. That's the big thing. And when you're looking for that new career move, I mean, look, hey, Logan Paul, he crossed over. I mean, like, he's a star. The Miz, he was a crossover star, so there's no reason why this man can't do it. I mean, like, he's got an arm like a cannon, and he's got just rock solid good looks, and that's great. And he brought the Buccaneers to a Super Bowl, and as you know, WrestleMania, that one time, was in Tampa Bay. So, if he can come to LA, maybe he can give LA something to be happy about. Since the Rams did so bad, take that, Rams fans and Matthew Stafford. Well, and there you have it. Okay, so anyway, yeah, will it happen? Who knows? But maybe him and Gronk can make a run for the tag team championships. If I would even got my consultants started on Gronk, he's such a huge fan, so like that's kind of how that would all play out. But yeah, so I absolutely got a busy month of February coming up. I got a lot of stuff coming, hopefully. Maybe this month will be a little bit warmer, but it'll be fun to kind of come back and touch base on this. And some of the new stuff and new developments that I might have is I'm adding stuff to the schedule, even coming into the summer. So I got a lot that's coming up, so keep an eye on my fan page on Facebook. If you take it there, I have my schedule all up there, and plus I'll have a couple other videos coming your way, especially weekly content on here. So remember, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and if you like what you see here and you want a little bit more in depth, then there's always Patreon as well. So thank you again, everybody, for joining me on another episode of CorbinCenter.